meals, I have finished up on my calorie deficit, which I
In the autumn, when the weather cools, something amazing happens up in the trees. All the green leaves begin to change colors: yellow, red, orange, and brown. But what makes the leaves change color, and what makes them fall? To answer these questions, we need to learn a little bit about how leaves work. Leaves are the food factory of the plant. Trees take in water through their roots and sunlight and carbon dioxide through their leaves. They use the energy from the sunlight to turn water and carbon dioxide into oxygen and glucose, a kind of sugar. The oxygen is released back into the atmosphere where it can be used by animals. The glucose is used to feed the plant. The process plants use to make their food is called photosynthesis, and it is possible because plants have a bright green chemical inside of them called chlorophyll, which allows them to absorb the energy from sunlight. Chlorophyll is what makes leaves look so green. As summer ends and fall begins, the days begin to grow shorter and the nights longer, meaning that less light is available. This is a signal to the tree that the growing season is at an end and that winter is coming. During the winter, there is not enough light or water for the broadleaf trees to make their food. Instead, they will rest and live off of the food they stored during the summer, so they begin to shut down their food factories. The trees stop sending water to the leaves. All the chlorophyll in the leaves gets used up, and the tree doesn't make any more. With the chlorophyll gone, the green color fades, and other colors become visible in the leaves. Different types of trees may have different chemicals in their leaves, which is why leaves from different trees may turn different colors in the autumn. Once the leaves have dried up, they begin to drop off, and soon the branches of the trees are bare. Trees that lose their leaves every winter are called deciduous trees. Not all trees lose their leaves, however. Evergreen trees keep their leaves all year long. Evergreen leaves, usually called needles, are small and tough. They won't be damaged by the cold winter weather, and they won't cause the tree to lose water like bigger leaves do. Because of this, evergreen trees don't drop their needles in the fall, and so can stay green all year round. This helps evergreens to survive in climates that are too cold for deciduous trees. Now that you know why the leaves change color and fall in the autumn, take a look and see if you can find out what kind of trees live near you.
Today's read aloud is entitled, Why Do Leaves Change Color? This is a book written by Betsy Maestro and illustrated by Loretta Krupinski. Look at the leaves. It's autumn, and leaves are turning red and yellow, gold and brown. Each type of tree has its own kind of leaves. The colors of autumn leaves differ from tree to tree. Some oak leaves may be brown or yellow, while maple leaves may turn bright red. Leaves come in different sizes and shapes as well as colors. Some leaves are wide and others narrow. Some have points, while others may be rounded. How many different kinds can you find?
Hello, I'm Hasson Rashid, and I welcome you to another episode of your Human Service News and Information. You know, it's always excellent being here with you, and it's such a great achievement to come into your lives like we do here daily at CCTV. With that, I'd like to extend international universal cordial out to you, and that is the cordial of peace. Peace be unto you. Okay, it's good to have you with us again, and I have some good news for you. Concerning CCTV. This is the new Open Studio, which is a newsletter of CCTV that I'm showing you right now on the screen. And it is good for October, November, December. Everything that transpires at CCTV within those 3 months is right here in CCTV. And the good news is that this is absolutely free. So you're invited to come in and pick up your copy. It's 438 Massachusetts Avenue, and that's the latest CCTV's newsletter, Open Studios. And I'd like to remind you of something that's right here on the front page of the newsletter, and it's an invitation extended out to you out there in the community and our viewers base to join CCTV for its November 1st CCTV member mixer. Okay, member mixer. Okay, CCTV member Christina Keher, producer of the podcast Tina Lives and contributed to Cambridge News, decided to do something special in August. She held a birthday barbecue and spirit change fundraiser for CCTV, expecting to raise $50. She was amazed that her friends dropped $20 bills and large checks in the change jar. She collected over $300. So what better way to use this generous donation than to celebrate CCTV's dedicated members? You're invited to, once again, to join CCTV on Friday, November 1st from 5:30 to 7 p.m. for CCTV member mixer at Highland Field, 1271 Cambridge Street in Inman Square. CCTV will provide snacks. Yes, there will be vegetarian offerings. There will be a cash bar, and Christina has promised to attend. We hope to see you there. That's once again, that's the CCTV's member mixer, November 1st, 5:30, 7 p.m. At the Cambridge Bridge Street. Excuse me, 1271 Cambridge Bridge Street in Inman Square. So that's a Cambridge mixer. Okay, I guess they're restarting Cambridge mixers here at CCTV. That's a good thing. Okay, when time permits, I got a few other things that's happening here at CCTV. There's upcoming beginning classes and an intro to Premiere. That's October 10th. That's tomorrow, 6 to 9 p.m. $45. DSLRS 101, 10 October 16th, 6 to 9 p.m. $45. Audio 101, 10 October 17th, 6 to 9 p.m. $35. Field cameras 101. That's October 20th and excuse me, the 20th and December 10th. Okay, I got it. October 20th, December 10th, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and the price is $45. Intro to podcasting, $10.21. Excuse me, October 21st and November 24th, 6 p.m. to 4:40, $45. Audio cleanup with Audacity, October 23rd, 6 to 9 p.m., $35. So all those courses I just mentioned are very economical, and you're invited to come on out and take part in those classes, participate in some of the things that's happening within the studios of CCTV. So if you like additional information, you can call 617-661-6900. And don't forget about this. Come in and pick up your free copy of Open Studio if you like more detailed information about what's happening right here at CCTV. Okay, right now I'd like to turn to some things that's happening in Cambridge before we get on to our major topic today, which will be blacks and minority candidates running in the two elections on the city council slate and the Cambridge School Committee slate. So we're going to just give you some short statements by those candidates and their minorities, and why, and the reason why I decided to focus on minorities today, black and minority candidates, because this is the first time in history, Cambridge, that so many black and minority candidates are running for public office. There's 9 running for city council, and there's 6 running for school committee. So that's something that's unique, and it's unusual for Cambridge. So that's why I want to put special emphasis, if time permits, on black and minority candidates that are running for public office, city council, and Cambridge School Committee. Okay, a few other things about Cambridge. The Cambridge Human Service Commission, that's a meeting. It's tomorrow, October 10th, 2019. And they'll be meeting at Citywide Senior Center, 806 Massachusetts Avenue, Cambridge. Okay, so you're invited to, public is invited to come out and attend that meeting. That's a Cambridge Human Service Commission meeting, October 10th, 2019. I think they got light refreshments too. So you come on out and just help participate in your community, okay, that way. Okay, Indigenous Peoples Day, holiday Cambridge closures and service information. That's Indigenous Peoples Day holiday. That's coming up October 14th. And you know, that used to be Columbus Day, and that was voted in on the city council, and they changed Columbus Day to Indigenous People Day. So in observance of the Indigenous Peoples Day holiday on Monday, October 14, 2019, Cambridge City offices, libraries, and senior centers will be closed. Payment will not be required at City of Cambridge parking meters and parking meters pay stations, and there will be no trash, recycling, or compost pickup, and no street closing. So once again, I'd like to remind you that Cambridge Indigenous People Day holiday, everything will be closed in service of the Indigenous Peoples Day holiday on October 14th, that is coming Monday, 2019. Cambridge City offices, once again, libraries, senior centers will be closed. Payment will not be required at City of Cambridge parking meters and parking meters pay station, and there will be no trash, recycling, or compost pickup, and no street cleaning. So they're going out all out and celebrating Indigenous Peoples Day here in Cambridge. Okay, flu clinic, get the shots, not the flu. So they're reminding you early. So it's time for the flu shots. The Department of Public Health flu clinic on Wednesday, October 16th, 10 to 12:30 p.m. Cambridge Senior Center, 806 Massachusetts, Cambridge, Mass. 02139. If you'd like additional information on this, you can call 617-349-6060. Flu shot clinics, free. I guess that's a free flu shot clinics. Okay, and the Lion King, Boston Opera House. They'll be going. The folks at the Cambridge Senior Center are taking a lot of folks over to the Boston Opera House for the Lion King. That's tomorrow, Thursday, 10th, 2019, 11 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. So if you haven't got your tickets, let's see, if you haven't got your tickets and you want to make this trip with the folks at the Cambridge Senior Center, you can call 617-349-6060. That's 617-349-6060 before they pick up and leave tomorrow for the Lion King. Okay, so there's a book group coming up, and that's We Were 8 Years in Power. That's entitled We Were 8 Years in Power, an American Tragedy, and that will also be held at the Cambridge Senior Center Thursday, October 10th. That's tomorrow, 11:15 to 12 p.m. There's always a lot to do at the Cambridge Citywide Senior Center. So in these urgent, relevant essays, the National Book Award winning author of Between the World and Me reflects on race, Barack Obama, presidency, and its jury aftermath, including the election of Donald Trump. So that's a book group also being held Thursday, October 10, 2019, 11:15 to 12 p.m. at the Cambridge Citywide Senior, 806 Massachusetts Avenue, Cambridge, Massachusetts, 0300213. Okay, I got one more for you. This is going to be also at the, okay, no, this is the Massachusetts Senior Action Council, and they're inviting you to meet the candidates running for Cambridge City Council at their candidate forum. That's the Massachusetts Senior Action Council, and the WHO, that's it. MCA Action Council, Cambridge Somerville chapter, Wednesday, October 18th, from 1:30 to 11:30 p.m. Where Cambridge Senior Center, 806 Mass. Light refreshments will be served. So they're inviting you to vote November 5th. For more information, call MSAC at 617-284-1234. And don't forget now, October 16th is the last day that you can register if you haven't registered to vote in the November election. So you're invited to go over to 51 Emmons Street, and at the election commission and register if you haven't registered. So right now, okay, before we close out, I just want to run through these. I guess there are 615 black and minority candidates running for elected positions in the city of Cambridge on city council and the Cambridge School Commission. So for the city council slate, number one, there's Jeffrey McNary, and he is a writer and candidate for city council. His work can be found in international, national, and local outlets. McNary served on the staff of the Massachusetts Governor Michael Dukakis as a legislative aide to State Senator William Golden, Chief of Staff to the late Boston City Councilor Bruce Bowling. He is committed to aggressive engagement, public-private partnership, and guiding like-sized cities into hip, modernized, transformational government. So if you like a full rundown and see this candidate in person and in live action, you can go to CCTV. That's and they have all the videos of all the candidates that are running in this election, not only black and minority, but every single candidate. So this particular candidate, you can find him at www.cctvcambridge.org/node//662553. Number two, Sukiya Akiba. Now she's a black and minority candidate, and she's for City Council 2019 candidate for Cambridge City Council. Extra, read all about it. Yes, there's a new sheriff in town. Well, maybe not a sheriff, but there is a fresh face that's hoping to represent this great community. Sukiya Akiba is running for City Council and is excited about making a better Cambridge. She's dedicated to making Cambridge an official place to live, desiring to thwart the plans of crooked developers. Many are paying off local officials and coming in to build multi-unit complexes that aren't affordable for the majority of residents. This causes displacement and unnecessary location. So one of Sukiya's main focus is to make sure that all people are considered and that affordability is never an afterthought. So you can find her live in video form on www.cctvcambridge.org/node/6625565. Okay, and number three, we have Burham Azim, 2019 candidate for Cambridge City Council. He was born in Multan, Pakistan, and when he was 4 years old, his family won a visa lottery to the U.S. in a 1 in 10,000 chance. My life was changed completely, he says. Growing up, I shared 3 bedrooms apartment with 11 people. I understand housing instability. I've studied sustainability firsthand and seen the irreversible climate change damages will cause. I know that the tough challenges we face, but we are Cambridge. We are the most progressive, prosperous, scientific, and resourceful community in the Commonwealth, and we can tackle these issues. Progress can and should start with us. And if we are successful, and if we are to succeed, we will need to be bold. So that's it. Candidate Burham Azim, and he's on the slate, this year's City Council slate, and he can be viewed live at CCTV at www.cctvcambridge.org/node /662543. Number 4, there's Charles Franklin. He's another 2019 candidate for Cambridge City Council, and he explains why he is running for City Council. He says, I quote, I love Cambridge and I love living in Cambridge. I moved here 8 years ago for school, and never left. Beyond the local shopping, vibrant culture, and natural beauty, my favorite aspect of Cambridge is its diversity. When you see someone, no matter the race, gender expression, or hair color, you know they belong without question. I know I belong. We as a city are facing many pressing issues: resident displacement, climate change, social inequity. The best time to act was last century. We are at a critical point. With the failure to act, we will result in the loss of many things that make our city great. Despite the need for action now, the city at large is in a deadlock, trying to decide which problem is most urgent. In my view, they're inseparable. We should build affordable housing, but it won't be equitable built in a floodplain or without green spaces. We could replace a city block with a park, but that would displace those who would enjoy it. Many of us want the same thing, a thriving and diverse community. I want to help bridge our gap so we can get there together. So, the fifth candidate is an incumbent. She's running for re-election, and that is Councilwoman Simbu Sediki. And she's also a 2019 candidate for Cambridge City Council. And I quote her, she says, I'm currently serving my first term as your city councilor. I am honored to advocate for you and our community by representing your interest in City Hall. The city of Cambridge has shaped who I am in many ways. My family immigrated to the United States from Karachi, Pakistan when I was 2. We were fortunate to win a lottery to enter the Cambridge affordable housing system. I attended Cambridge Public School throughout my childhood. I'm gonna start here next week. So we've already done 5 black and minority candidates, and I don't think time will permit us to run through the rest of them. But I will share briefly who they are. Number 5, Denise Simmons. She's running for re-election. She's an incumbent. She's running for long-standing incumbent. She's running for candidate for city council. Number 6, Jevin Sobrino Wheeler, 2019 candidate for Cambridge City Council, and he's a minority, black and minority. And number 7, hold on. We should get them all. Number 7, Nicola Williams. She's a 2019 candidate for Cambridge City Council. And number 8, hold on. Number 8 is hold on, which is a long statement here, several pages. Number 8, Quentin Zondervan, and he's also incumbent. He's running for re-election too, and that's 2019 candidate for Cambridge City Council. And we have geez, we're missing one. One city council. Well, time won't permit us to do that, but we'll stop there for city council. Number 1, Minika Bowman, 2019 candidate for Cambridge School Committee. She's running for. She's an incumbent. She's running for re-election. Bernadette Dawson. She's a candidate for Cambridge School Committee, and she's a new candidate. Chi Cadet, and he's running again for Cambridge School Committee. And number 5, Aisha Wilson. She's also a candidate for Cambridge School Committee. And Christopher Lynn. He's also a candidate for Cambridge School Committee, and he's also a minority candidate. Let's see. There's one more for City Council. That's Jose Luis Rojas Valeria. Valeria. Jose Luis Rojas Valeria is a new candidate this year. He's running for the Cambridge School Committee. So that's 6. We missed a little detailed information on these candidates, but the where we stop today, we'll take it up next week. But if you can't wait, you can find the whole slate of city council candidates and and school committee candidates right here on CCTV's website, and that's on www.cctvcambridge.org. Front page will direct you to all of the candidates, and next week we'll go into more detail, if time permits, of each candidate, especially black and minority candidates. And this is the most black and minority candidates that ever participated in local elections here in Cambridge, Massachusetts. I'm Hasson Rashid. You know, I always say you should keep your nose clean, play it straight, and don't forget to assist someone in need of help. Until next time, I leave you as I came, and that is with the universal cordial peace, and that is peace be unto you.
Just a few weeks ago, all the leaves were green. Back in the spring, the tiny new leaves uncurled from their buds. The green color in the leaves helps them to absorb or hold sunlight. Chlorophyll gives the leaves their green coloring. Chlorophyll is a natural coloring called a pigment. Leaves are very important to the tree. They make a kind of sugar that is the tree's food. Leaves need sunlight, water, and air to make this food. The leaves work to feed the tree all summer long. The sugar is used by all parts of the tree: the leaves, branches, trunk, and roots. The food or sugar helps the tree to grow. Extra sugar is stored in the leaves. In the fall, many things are changing. In many places, there is a change in the weather. There are changes in light and temperature. Inside the leaves, there will be many changes